Good evening, welcome in. Thought I'd chuck up a bit of a stream tonight. This DC6 stuff. It is the first time I've streamed it. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I've done a couple of flights in this before, but yeah, let's crack on in. So we're doing a job today from St George, which is just the other side of the Grand Canyon, or near enough in it, to California, just down by Los Angeles. So let's go and get things set up. So let's get the fuel and cargo loaded. So we got 21,680 of cargo, 21,7. We have 9,765 on board. 1p with the tier 1. Thank you very much. How you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, fuel wise we got 9,7. So let's bring that down a little bit because we are. Hey Dot, welcome in. Brett, bloody flying straight on me for sport. Thanks very much. Let's see how badly this can go. So yeah, we've got 9. Put a little bit more in there. 9,765. So if we put a little bit more in there, I say 9,765. That'll do, near enough. Right, so that's that set up. Let's go ahead and get the automatic flight engineer to before start checklist. Let's see how badly I can do this. So I hope everyone is doing well. You can see some bad flying in a minute. Look at this beauty. Welcome in, Graham, how are we doing? Right, so let's have a look at the weather. So it's nil wind and the altimeter's at 1030. So let's set 1030 on the altimeter. So there we go, 1030 set. Let's get that. So that's all loaded. So then we'll do fly this job now. Right, that's that set up. All good, nice to hear. Right, so we're just waiting for the flight engineer to do its things. Let me turn the sounds up a little bit though.
Set to idle. Propellers. Forward and 3. Before start checks complete. Start engines.
Right, so we are ready for start engine. What did we do all for in there? I feel like I'm a caveman. You sitting there on a sofa on your phone then once. Right, so we're ready for engine start. So let's go ahead and get some of the engine started. So mixture goes to rich. Fuel pump is on for engine number 3. Engine selector start is at number 3. We'll put the magnetos to both and start engines.
3, 6.
So we're waiting for 12. Boost and prime. Hopefully we have an engine started. Yeah, 4G on the phone. Oh, not good. Hopefully I can provide some entertainment for you tonight then, boy. Right, so there we go. So engine 3 is started. Not sure why number 4 is showing as Manifold pressure, but there we go. Right, so that's that done. Engine number 4, mixture, and we'll come up here. Engine selector number 4, boost pump on number 4, mags are on both, and we'll start. So again, wait for 12 blades, and then boost and prime. There we go. Engine number 4 is alive. I'm hoping they get it back on, look like a post has been hit or broke, because they got a load of vans and blokes working on it. Always a way though when you need it once, isn't it? So it does suck a little bit, boy. Right, engine number 2, mixture set. Engine selector number 2, boost pump number 2, and then we'll go for start.
3, 6, 9,
Wait for 12,
12,
boost and prime. There we go, looks like we have a start on engine number 2. Okay, all good. So mixture for engine number 1, engine selector 1, mags are on, boost pump is on, and we'll go for start. You got airport detection modded? No, not yet. I haven't actually downloaded that one yet.
12,
Boost and prime, and hopefully we should have all 4 engines started. Move this over a little bit. Sorry guys, just moving me throttles a bit on my yoke. Right, so we have successfully started all 4 engines. So let's go ahead and put the after start checklist on.
battery switch, plane entry, generators and inverters.
You have to let me know how the sounds are for you guys. If it gets too loud. They should have someone someone holding both cables to make a connection. I got a flight going but no live weather time or offline is in there, not on. It's an awesome looking plane. Yeah, I love this plane. Absolute beast. Right, I think they're done. I'm not sure. Right, so if they are done, let's go ahead and start taxiing out to the runway. So we're going to do a northerly departure because there's quite a bit of high ground around us today. So we're just going to try and avoid a bit of the ground if we can. Which will always be nice. So let's release a parking brake and then let's get going. So I hope it's not too loud sounds wise. If it is, just let me know and I'll turn it down a little bit. Sounds okay to me, good, nice. I turned it down a bit. You being serious, Brett? Is it too loud? Sorry, what was that? He's a funny one, isn't he? Oh, I think I've still got my other controls on. Hold on. Alright, let's go control options. Yeah, there we go. So we need to go to DC6. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. Right, so that should work now. Yeah, we have all 4 engines now. So it's a little bit different with this aircraft, so we're going down to the end of the runway and we'll do a couple of power checks on the engines just to make sure that everything is working, and then we'll get heading off. So our route today, we're going to head over towards Vegas and then come over the mountains over towards Los Angeles, down to Ontario, and then in through to, I don't even know where the airport's called, Zampapin Field Airfield. Zamparini? I have no idea. While that's taxiing, let's go and put some bits on to the GPS. So our arrival airport is TOA. T O A. Oh man, we got some traffic. Don't look, no one's seeing this. No one's seen it. Right, so let's go and activate that. So this basically just gives us a bit of an idea on the descent point. Let's put a little bit more power in. Taxi down a little bit. That's a bit broken there, that aircraft. Look at this beauty. Beast of a machine. So, as we're approaching the end, yeah, so we're going to do some engine run-ups just to make sure everything's working, and then we will get going. So I'm just going to pull off over here to the left a little bit. We'll just park up here for a minute. Set the parking brake. Right, so let's go ahead and get some engine runs done. So what we're going to do is set the RPM to 1600 RPM, so let's increase the throttles. So there we go, it's about 1600 set. The engine's not, the aircraft's not going anywhere, which is always good, so the brakes are working. Let's put the throttle lock on and prop lever all the way aft. So we should see the RPM decrease. Okay, so then we want to head over to the manual switch, and then what we want to do is tell the engines to increase again. So there we go, we can see the RPM is now increasing. And then same one again, but this time decrease. So that should take a little bit longer for that to come down. There we go, we can start seeing the engines bleed off. Okay, switches back to neutral. And then we're going to go switch engine number 2. Prop lever all the way forward. Then we're going to engine feather, so up to the overhead, and we want to come down to the engine. So I'm just going to quickly flick through a couple of views. So what I'm doing now is just feathering the engine. So I think basically it just pushes in a lot of oil into the engine to stop the engine basically. So if it eventually fails, then it basically it spins the engine still, so it doesn't cause too much drag, so the plane's not dragging. So that's not come back out. So there we go. So that's gone back in. Okay, so then we want to unlock the throttles, and then we want to go to 25 inches of manifold pressure. So 25 inches set, and then we want to switch to the engine number 3, and then we're going to bring the RPM back a little bit to about 1950. There we go. Push the resynchronization button, and then we're going to cut engine number 3, so all of the other engines remain at that RPM. Perfect. And then we're going to switch to engine number 2. Same for engine number 2. All the other engines remain the same, which is good. Reset that. Okay, so then we go prop lever all the way forward. We're going to go throttles idle. And then we're going to put the throttles into reverse to make sure they work. So we should have 4 orange lights there. Back to idle. And then we're just going to increase the throttles a little bit more. So those orange lights should go out, which they do. Okay, so then we're going to set 30 inches of manifold pressure now. Oh, the throttle lock's still in 2 seconds. Get rid of that. There we go, so that should now. There we go, so 30 inches set. And we're going to do a mag check left. Back on both. On the right. And back on both. And then we're going to check the water pumps. So water pump 1 and 3. You can see there the water pressure's increased. Engine 1 and 3 off. Engine 2 and 4 on. And you can see there the water pressure's increased, which is good, which is what I want to see. That and that off. And then we want to go throttles idle. Okay, then we want to reset to 30 inches of manifold pressure. And then we want to do the auto feather test. So up to the top panel, auto feather test on engine number 1, and then what we're going to do is just cut the throttle. That orange light should illuminate, the button should push in. There we go, pull that back out. Reset the feather. Engine number 2, throttle cut, orange light, button goes in, we pull it out. Throttle reset. Engine number 3, throttle cut, light goes on, reset, throttle back. And for our last one, engine number 4, throttle cut, light goes on, button goes in, and then the throttle back to where it should be. So there we go, so that is us set then for the engine test. So let's just cut the throttle for a minute, and we will go for the before takeoff checklist. So what we can do is while they're doing that, we'll start taxiing out onto the runway,
Fuel selector and crossfeed.
and then we can get ready to get airborne.
Crossfeed off. Autopilot and carbide. Off and cold. Hydraulic system. Flaps 20.
Flaps set 20.
Flaps set 20. Close the turbine. Closed and on. Controls. Last block released. Free.
Controls are full and free.
Detonator. On. Mixture and cowl flaps. Transponder. On. Landing lights. Extended and on. Before takeoff checks complete.
Okay, so before takeoff checklists are complete, so we can go and get ready for takeoff. So we're going to do a dry takeoff. So basically it means that there's no water injection going into the engine because we're at a certain weight. So we'll hit dry takeoff.
3 inches.
Brace, brace, brace. So what they're going to do now is bring the engines up to 30 inches of manifold. What are we, 83?
Stabilized. Cowl flaps. Cowl flaps.
83, which is about 83 knots, fine.
Please. Going full power.
So there we go, so we can release the brakes and let's get going. You need to teach me this plane. I know, I'm loving this one, so I can teach you now. There we go, full power set. We're looking for about 80 knots, which is about there. So slight pullback on the yoke, or not. There we go, so we are on the way.
Nice ring. Gear up.
Gear going up. Beanie, how we doing? And that's us airborne. So let's trim it out a little bit for the climb.
Flaps up.
Flap select up. So that should see us push down on the nose now. So we're just going to pull back a little bit more on the controls.
Veto power. Setting meter power 48 inches, 2600 RPM.
So like I said, there's quite a bit of high ground around, so what we're going to do is going to make a slow turn to the left as we're climbing through. Try and clear some of the mountains. On the A12 in traffic. Oh no, whereabouts are you, Beanie?
Power set. Climb power. Setting climb power. Climb power set. After takeoff checklist, please. After takeoff.
Look at them views. So we're looking for about 165 knots on the climb. That should be good enough for us. And there we are, on our way down to California. Right, so let's go ahead and get some of the auto gyro in. So gyro pilot on, and then we want to engage the clutch. So that's now put us on a climb and heading. So we can just adjust that slightly. About 1,000 feet of rate of climb. Prime, welcome in, how we doing? So there we go, so we are beautifully climbing now, we're clearing the ground, which is also a good thing. So how are you navigating this thing? Well, on here, so like I said, this is one of the Garmin GNS 430s that they've got. So you can, it's basically like a mini map. So I think if I scroll out, so you can see there the purple line. So basically just put a direct flight into our destination today. So that's some of the thing that we can use for on navigation really. I've also got a program called Sky Demon as well, and I use that, which is just connected to my iPad. So but yeah, that's how we navigate one of these really. All good, thanks Prime, all good. Gavin Beanie. We know what you meant. Look at them views. Been up since 5:30, long day at work. Oh, not good. I love this aircraft. I need to do some get Beanie up and doing this, get Womps up doing it, do some formation flying. 3 of these DC6s in the air. So I'm just going to adjust the pitch a little bit, push us down a little bit. So I think we're going to try and aim for about 18,000 feet today. So just passing through 9,100. So we've got about 9,000 left to go. What the? Oh, bit of turbulence from the mountains there. Just still in shock how good this sim actually looks. Just absolutely love it. Absolutely love it as a sim. It is next level, yeah. It's just nothing compared to it at the moment. It's crazy. I'm absolutely loving it. Get me up doing what? I said we should try and get you and Wampy with the DC6 and we'll do some formation flying in all the three of these. Welcome in, Demoness. Welcome. Hope you're well. You need to get Red Arrow trait. Gav definitely needs to do a top rating on that for me. I wouldn't have a clue how to start that thing. Wouldn't have a clue. A good old DC. A gorgeous day for flying. Just put it in setting, ready to fly it, load it running. Yeah, I could do, to be fair. I could do. That's a good point. Nice day for flying, is it? It is beautiful, look. You see that? Look, not a cloud in the sky. Oh, the internet might be coming back. Oh, nice. Can I get some trucking done then, Womps? What's the plan? You go out there with a an angry fist to the blokes that are trying to fix the internet. DC6 and a Hawk. Imagine one flying a DC6 and two Hawks on the wings. I'm not sure if they'd go that slow, would they? Not sure what the Hawk is. Speed wise, what are we doing? We're doing 160 knots indicated at the moment, so don't believe you. I know. Almost looks like it's just about to rain, Brett. Hawk is a piece of piss to start, mate. Teach you that in 5 minutes. Beautiful. I'll have to add that to the hanger then at some point. No, mate, won't bother now. Some grumpy shit has missed it. Oh, I know the frustration, mate. Say it's PCs if something goes wrong with the PCs. But the bonus is you got your Microsoft working again, your flight sim, so that's always a good thing. You should go and get the jet and come and meet me on route, Womps. So right, we're just pushing up to about 13,000 feet now. Wheels down, flaps, speed brakes, you'll be able to fly off the wing. Yeah, you'd definitely need a lot of drag for it, wouldn't you? Maybe in its cruise, you might be able to keep up a little bit, or at least in not such a slow flight. Way my luck at a minute, PC will catch fire. Chin up, son, chin up. I'm here to keep you entertained tonight. PC. That's my job to set PCs on fire. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't hear you, but I turned the volume down and forgot about it. You got to turn it up, though, otherwise you won't be able to hear me. You're going to hear my beautiful voice. I'm good, mate, one of them things. Keep your chin up, boss. So there we go, just passing 14,000 feet now. And all is looking good. So I'm just going to turn the aircraft a little bit to get it and a little bit on the heading. So there we go, you should see the aircraft bank a little bit now. And then we can put that central again. So our next waypoint is Vegas. So hopefully we should start seeing a little bit of good old Sin City somewhere in the distance. So 15,000 feet, so 3 more to go, and then we'll level off for the cruise. It's okay if the new PC, if it's a new PC, the war would put it out of the fire. I don't know. It depends if he's put Monster in it, Doc. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if Monster's flammable. Is it? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What? I'm doing nothing. Flying, bro. You tell him, Dot. He obviously doesn't know this is a flying stream. Everybody left me in chat. Or in Discord. Must have been something you said, Brett. Oh, boo-hoo, Brett. I'm making a coffee. I'll be back, Brett. Oh, now you're winding Brett up. $16,000 feet. So let's push a little bit more in the nose, just to keep that about 160 knots on the climb. So I'm just going to bring the heading round a little bit to the left. Just bring our heading around to the left a little bit. Let's central that back. Too late now, Dart. I have to watch Chope instead. Good boy, good boy. So as we can see, we can start seeing the manifold pressure dropping off. So it should be right just to get up to 18. Not that heavy on today's weight, so we shouldn't need the superchargers, what they're called. Oh, I can't get the views right on this. Yeah, the superchargers. You had a haircut, yeah, fresh one this morning. I'm assuming you're going to make some jokes about lawnmowers. Fine, so I won't come back. I'll watch Joke 2. What's not level? The plane on my head. Let's push that down a little bit more. So I decided not to haul all your hampers this time. And no, I don't know actually what we're hauling. Let's have a look what we're hauling. Soft drinks. That sounds about right for me, to be fair. We're hauling soft drinks. Where is the magenta line? So on. Oh. So you can see it there on that GPS, but it's not one that I'm following. So I'll spin this around and then you guys can see it. I don't know if it was sharp. So basically, that way. So you can see the aeroplane there, and it's basically following that line on my iPad. So that's the way I navigate at the moment. Only because it's just a little bit bigger than sort of following this box, really. So 17,200 feet, so we're still good. So we've got about 800 feet left to go. Thrustmaster steering wheels. I know, might as well fly with the steering wheel. Where does the red arrow plane come from? As in, what its manufacture? Hauling Terry's Hot Orange. Oh, beautiful. If I'd have one right now, I'd have eaten it live on stream. Mummy and Daddy red arrows. Where can I buy it from? So if you go on justflight.com, that's the manufacturer. But just make sure you are buying it for Microsoft rather than X-Plane or other sims, because there are ones on other sims. So yeah, just make sure you go to the Microsoft Flight Sim page, bud. I have one right in front of me. Oh, don't, you're teasing me now. You're teasing me. I'm just going to bring the heading round a little bit to the left. Finish one of them earlier, Dot. Nice, Prime. Nice. Alright, so there we go. So we're nearly at 18,000 feet. So we're going to level off and then we're going to put it into a cruise power sim. I am actually going to put the superchargers on though, so let's put them on. This is a little bit more power, so there we go. Right, so let's level off. The last of a couple of times I've done this, the level hasn't been great. So I'm putting it into a level hold, and then I'm putting the altitude control on, and then it just seems to somewhat jump up and down like this, and then climb about 200 feet. So for all you fans out there that try and fly on actual levels, like I know Captain Beanie will slap my wrist for it. I don't know how to sort this. But it will eventually settle down, he says. Yeah, because the wheel doesn't actually do anything now, so that I'm hoping will go in there. Right, so let's go over to the artificial flight engineer and we'll set cruise power. Come on, stop climbing. And there we go, we are beautifully in the cruise now. So just on the distance here somewhere should be that little town of Vegas. Oh, Viva Las Vegas. There we go. See, look, 18,500. That's a good number.
Checks are complete.
There we go. We have our DC6 in a cruise. Could be better. So I think here you can see two runways there, which is North. Was it Nellis Air Base? Yeah, it's an air base, that one actually. And then Vegas should be over here somewhere. Personally, I'd try for 18,600. I am not touching the settings now, right? I am not touching them now. Right, I'm going to try and put on my drone cam as well. Let's see how badly this goes. Let's try and plug this in a second. Oh man. Right, keep default. Let's resume the flight still. Right, that's beautiful. And then I just need to DS for Windows, isn't it? Yeah. I'm hoping. Oh, stop. Right, there we go. So I'm hoping that. There we go. Oh man. I can't remember we got it into the drone cam actually. Views. I really can't remember how we did it. Showcase. There we go. Oh, gotta get used to this. Look at, there we go, look at this. Oh. Look at that beast. Might have brought the jet. Nice. I absolutely love this. Just sit on the tail over here, look. Oh, it's a plane. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Captain Beanie sound on the right hand seat. There we go, down there is our beautiful town of Vegas. Oh Viva Las Vegas. We've got 3 minutes to our next waypoint. It's all looking beautiful. Where are you off to? We are off to a place just outside of Los Angeles in California. So at the moment we're just flying over Vegas. So down here you can see that's Vegas main airport. 10 out of 10 for spelling for me there. I know what you meant, Pat, you're all good. So yeah, we got Vegas just down here. And then yeah, just over to Los Angeles. Just there's a little airfield just south of it, so that's where we're heading down to tonight. Watch out for that mountain. I know there are some serious mountains around here. I did download this, but it won't launch. A lot of people have had problems with that. I can't remember because my friend had the same thing. It might be worth just a Google, Pat, of just seeing why, because I know a lot of people have had the same issue. So there probably is something on to web to have a look at, really. So you want something tonight, Brett? Everyone, do not panic when Choppy lands. I'm sure will not crash. Everyone will be in the brace position, so that'll be all good. Nah, just watching someone race and someone shine their forehead. Well, it launches the crusher within a few seconds. Have you got anything downloaded with it, Pat? Like any mods or anything? No. Not good. Yeah, definitely have a Google. Have you got it through the Game Pass? Pat, you're putting the fuel in, yeah. Don't think he's even having a chance to put fuel in by the sounds of it. Yeah, Game Pass. I think, didn't Womp have this? I think Gav had this as well. I know one thing is probably just check your updates for Windows and just make sure your actual PC's up to date. It's always a one that kills it. I think one piece said about clearing your cache earlier as well. Have a look at your cache, maybe try and clear that. Let's see if that does anything. Alright, how are we getting on with the distance? So we've got about 206 miles left to go, so we will try and work out some descent calculations in a minute. Yeah, make sure every driver up to date, including Windows Update. I ain't gonna cash in my wallet. He's a funny one. He's a funny one. At used beanies. Yeah, we'll check out tomorrow. Yeah, it's one of the biggest things I think that a lot of people have problems with. Yeah, but just check your drivers, check your updates, check your cache as well, and then if not, it might be just worth uninstalling it and reinstalling it again. I know it's a pain because it's like 100 odd gigs such. But yeah, hopefully you can get it sorted. We'll sort out some group flying soon. If not, reinstall the Xbox app. Yeah, exactly. Give it a whirl. So how are we doing on fuel wise? So fuel looks good still on the main tanks, which is all good. So we've got about 7,300 odd pounds in the tanks, which is still good. Plenty in the tanks. It's definitely one of the biggest things, the Microsoft Flight Sim, that crashes a lot of people. I don't even have the Xbox app. Try download it, see if it works with that then. Sounds stupid, but it might actually might sort itself out a little bit. Do a loop the loop. Whee! Game password. Yeah, I thought you had to have it. I know I had it when I tried it, to be honest. I know I had the Xbox app. I'm pretty sure I still got it somewhere, because I tried it on the Game Pass for a little while. Welcome in, Bradders. How we doing? Hey up Pat, Minecraft's coming to Game Pass 4 days. Nice. A massive win for Minecraft fans. Need a coffee shop, his eyes for closing, be right back. What are you trying to say, that I'm sending you to sleep, Brett? I'm just offended. Absolutely offended, Brett. Where are we headed to? So we flew out of a airfield called St George, which is just north of Las Vegas. And we're heading down to an airfield which is just the other side of Long Beach in California, just south of Los Angeles. So we've got about 188 nautical miles left to run, which is about 40 odd minutes left to run. Yeah, you do that to everyone, show. I know. Tell me about it, Prime. Even Womp said earlier you're not streaming, so I can go to sleep. I'm like, do I have that effect on people then? Well, that was an easy fix. So it's working now then, Pat, is it? I'm glad. Oh, I'm hoping it's working. Nice. I brought San Fran for P3D and looking to do a short flight from Heathrow to San Fran. Only 11 hours, just a small flight. Yeah, short haul, brothers, that is. Nothing long haul. Yeah, like I said, Pat, I'm pretty sure I had the app, so yeah, it's probably one of the reasons. But yeah, hopefully it's working now for you anyway. So let's go and have a look at the calculation. So we are at 18,500 feet. I did some proper calculation of this. So 18,500. We want to get down to about 2,000 feet, which is 16,500 feet we want to descend. So if we're doing 16,500 feet, we want to get rid of. So we're going to do 1,000 feet per minute. So that would be 16.5 minutes. And then every so 5 nautical miles is 1,000 feet, so we want to times that then by 5. So we're talking about 83 nautical miles out, something like that. My maths is terrible. So about 83 miles out, we're then going to start our descent. So at the moment we're at 177. So when that hits down to 83, we'll then look at our descent into California. What's the thing like to fly? And I'm assuming you're doing air hauler things. I absolutely love this aircraft. This is a absolute little beauty of an aircraft to fly. It's a lot different than the things I've flown before, which is quite nice. So yeah, it's just a lot of different procedures and stuff, I guess, to get it off the ground. And it's like, yeah, engine run-ups and stuff. It's good. I'm liking it. And yeah, air hauler I'm using for this one. So we are hauling soft drinks down to, I can't remember where the airfield's called. Zamperini Field Torrance it's called. Which is KTOA. I like my 787, click and go once you're set up. Yeah. Hardest bit is your FMC, and that's not too difficult. Right, I will be back in 2 seconds, guys. And we're back. Hardest thing is setting up for a bloody departure, putting it from payload into your dispatch page and sending it over to FMC, ensuring it takes roughly 5 minutes. Now I figured out, yeah. Is it the Quality Wings one you're flying, Brad? There's no pilot. We're going to no, it's on autopilot, Brett. We're all good. This little box here is controlling everything. I'm just here sipping on the soft drinks. Don't think we have one to start off. I can't argue with that one, Pat. I'm not sure you did. I'm not sure you did. Yeah, it's mega worth every penny. You get 7, 8, 7, 9, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, when I had it a little while ago, and they'd only released the 7, 8, 800 series because the 9 and the 10 weren't out at that point when I had it. But yeah, it's a good bit of kit, and the name speaks for itself. Really, a quality. I would recommend them. It's just a shame they're really not on X-Plane and stuff like that, because I don't use P3D anymore. It's literally Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane for me at the moment. But that jet in there was bloody awesome. So about 80 miles left to go, and then we can start on our descent. X-Plane needs some guys like P3D and PMDG to get the aircraft in there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they have got some decent aircraft, like Tollis. They obviously released their A340 at the moment. That seems to be a good aircraft. They've released, well, the Tollis have worked with Flight Factor for the 350, which that's a good aircraft. There's quite a few decent aircraft in X-Plane, to be fair, but yeah, I mean, I think the graphics definitely need to vamp up on X-Plane. But we'll see what X-Plane 12 brings us. Can you use control on this? Yes, you can. I think if I... Yeah, so if I'm literally just tapping left, you see the aircraft's just banking to the left, so yeah. The controllers do work, but I'm using the PlayStation controller, so which obviously just got a few apps to make it recognise, but yes, you can use it on controller. Have a little aircraft there somewhere. I think for me, I prefer X-Plane for short haul flights, but the long haul is much nicer on P3D. If that was stick with P3D, I just need to spend on my money away, do more scenery. Yeah, I know a lot of people still use P3D, so yeah, I mean, there's different pros and cons of each sim really. So I have a flight stick, but not an actual yoke. What flight stick have you got, Pat? Orbex is mega. Yeah, I do like the Orbex stuff. They're really good stuff. Some of their airport scenery is mega. I mean, for X-Plane, their Orbex True Earth UK stuff is mega. Thrustmaster Hotas X, I think. Oh, nice. Yeah, you have to just configure your controls and stuff. But just have a look. You can use that in game. So 145 left to go, so we're still a little bit out from our top of descent. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Camera's broken on it. Oh, don't start. I used to use the flight stick when I had it, but now I've got no space for the PC. Yeah, my flight sticks and throttles do take up a fair bit of a room. They're pretty much taking up the whole desk. I need to get UK 2000 EGCC and Orbex as a sale at the moment, but I looked at a couple of things to get tomorrow when I get paid. Nice. I haven't looked on their site actually for a while. Let's have a look. Orbex. Yeah, their stuff is pretty good. They've got quite a few on discount actually. Nice. Oh, I don't want crew chief up. Go away, crew chief. It's not time for racing. Yeah, the Orbex Central app. Yeah, it's good. I do like their app. It's quite nice. So you don't know what to do. What tonight, Brett? There's nothing on iRacing this evening. Pole position at Monza on F1 2021. Nice. Make it count then, Prime. Make it count. Not that I have, yeah. I found that this week. There's a lot of content out, or a lot of races and stuff that aren't content I have. So hopefully next week will be all right. $128 miles left, so we'll be shortly starting our descent. I want to be on iRacing but on a camping desk at the moment until tomorrow. I think I need to go and practice a league race on Monday night. Fair enough. Where's your league race? .22.5. Nice. Monza 3 times 20 minute sprint races for the WGTC final meeting of the season. Oh, nice. Be some good fun. American Airlines. Will be carnage, that's for sure. Just don't race quit, Bradders. Just you need to keep in the race, boy. Time for 26 laps of Monza. Wish me luck. 27. Nice. Good luck, Prime. Make it count. Make the win. Get the win. $118 left. Beautiful. Still on track. But let's have a look at the weather, see what we got down there. Start looking at which runway we will be on. So they've got reporting 280 at 7 knots, 10 attitude miles, sky clear. Altimeter 3000, temperature 33 degrees. Beautiful. So they are on runway 29 right then in that case. I think I said that right, didn't I? Yeah, 280 at 7 knots, so 29 right, 29 right. Which they do have an ILS for. Beautiful. So let's get that tuned in then. So on the nav box here, which is not bloody changing. There we go. We want to put in 111.9. And then what we will do, so down here we will change our omni bearing selector to 294 degrees if it stops going out. Stop scrolling out. About there, perfect. So we're all set up then for the ILS. Easy to finish, not easy to finish well. We nearly there yet. Yeah, 25 minutes out, Brett. Or Omni what? Omni bearing selector. So basically it will show me if I'm on a right flight path down towards the runway. Give us a little bit more help. So hope the battery and laptop lasts through the fire at the end. I'm sure there will be a clip if I end up in a ball of flames at the end of the runway. Don't worry. I'll send you the link. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I was hoping have some chocolate orange in flight, but I haven't got any. I'm upset. You eating all your chocolate orange now, Dot? You saved the best to last, the shard. Looks like I'm not getting the PMDG 7.4 anytime soon. 140 bucks, and the same for the 777. What's it? 140 each. I know the PMDG stuff is expensive. PMDG. Yeah, 140 bucks each. That's mega, innit? They are quality bits of kit. So they're I don't know. Their 800 series is cheaper than their 400 series. So their 747-400 is 140 bucks, but their 747-800 is only 70 bucks. It's madness. I'll have a shard for you. Nice, Dot. Nice. That's just the 747-400 and the 777-200 long range and freighter. That's just mega money, isn't it? So I don't mind spending a bit of money on aircraft, but I mean that's crazy. Like I really want to get the Toilet A340 at the moment. That's pushing at 90 bucks, I think. It's expansion to the 744, so you have to have 747-800 to work its money bit. So hold on a minute. So you have to have the 74. Oh right. So Yeah. So the 74400, the $140 is the base, and then for the 800, yeah, I'll get you now. Wowzers! I didn't think it was that bad. Jesus, that's some serious dollar. So you're gonna spend up what? So $140 plus your 70 for your 800. You're talking $210. It's a lot of money. And how much are you going to fly and just for that? Yeah, because you've essentially then got 2 aircraft. So unless you're smashing the hours out of it, I think you will struggle. That is some crazy money, crazy. So 91, so we are going to start our descent shortly. Let's see if we can get this big old bird on the ground. Or as Graham's putting it, a ball of fire at the end of the runway. Now I have been into this airfield at the moment the other day, so it is quite tiny for what we're taking in, but it does work. So you're just gonna have to run with it. So I might bring the aircraft a little bit to the left. So we have got some mountains ahead of us at about 10,000 feet. So we just keep an eye on it, and we'll have to turn left a little bit if we need to. Oh. So we'll go with about now for the descent. So let's go ahead and start our descent. So they're going to set 26 inches, so as we see there, the power's coming back slightly, and then we'll just take it out of altitude control,
26 inches set.
and all we're going to do is bring that forward a little bit.
Altimeters and flight instruments cross-checked. Seatbelt signs on. On. Engine blowers low. Low.
And then we're looking for about 1,000 feet per minute,
Checks are complete.
something around there, so that is going to hopefully bring us in nicely down on our descent path. Looks awfully flat. What looks awfully flat? A massive mountain in front of us. The instruments on this didn't look too bad, to be honest. I didn't think they were. Yeah, you can still see. I still think they've got a fair bit of 3D-ness to them. It's maybe just where I was sat, but I get what you're saying though. I'm going to bring it left a bit though, because I am worried about clearing that bloody mountain. So we just bring it left, and we'll bring it into the middle of the mountain on the more flat side of it. From straight on they look fairly flat, yeah. It's just, it definitely is the angles. Alright, that'll do about there, so let's get that straight up again. Yeah, I do get what you're saying, Brad. Still just can't get over them prices of PMDG, it's crazy. Absolute mega money. Crazy, crazy. I don't. Why is being straight a bad thing? So a lot of these aircraft in the sims are made by different people. So sometimes you can get like what they call as a 2D cockpit. So it's literally just like there's no real look about them. So they're literally just flat on a piece of paper kind of thing. Whereas these pop out like a bit of an instrument should look like. So if you look like there, so you can see like they look like they've set back a little bit, which is what like a real instrument does. But some of them are just a bit flat, so that it literally just shows the data and stuff. So, and you'll find that in some aircraft where it does look a bit 2D. So just looking straight on there, you can't really see the reflection and the shadow of the ring of the dials. So that's why it looks a little bit flat. So look at FS Labs A320. Let's have a look then. Oh my god, I can't believe they're still charging that much for FSX. Wow. They look realistic. Yeah, they do, don't they? I was watching our stream. Say again, mate. What do you want me to say again, Brett? Sorry. How you like it flat? No, I don't like it flat. I'm just saying that the instruments look realistic. The flatter the better. As long as these look like they're 3D, we're all good. So I think we're a little bit higher because I can see that the feet per minute has just gone up slightly, so we're just going to push it down a little bit more. We're trying to achieve about 1,000 feet a minute. I am going to disconnect that though, and I'm sure, yep, that's beautiful, right. So it always causes a problem with the controls. So we want to go down to about 2,000 feet, so that's our intercept altitude. We nearly there yet. About 5 or 10 minutes and seatbelt signs are coming on for you, Brett. 5 or 10 minutes. You have to put your lap trays back up. have to finish your drinks. Damn, just as I need to stretch my legs. Well, I can open the door for you if you like. There you go, you can stretch your legs outside. Just look at them views coming over the mountains. Oh, there's a bit of a texture change there, you can see with the line look, halfway through the mountains. So 50 odd miles left to go. Still at 12,000 feet, which is all good. Are we nearly there yet? I'm gonna slap you two in a minute, boys. You're like the naughty kids in the back, kicking the seats. I'm hungry. I mean, the in-flight trolley came round, Brett. Where were you? There was donuts and cakes and everything. You missed it. Can you land now so I can go and do AED? I don't want to miss anything. You just have to stick around, Brett. We're 11 minutes out. That's what it's saying to me. 11 minutes out. Dad, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Just bring the rate down a little bit further. 11 minutes, I could be in Asda getting some bacon and cheese. Well, don't be long then. Here you go, you've got 11 minutes. If you can get to Asda and back and be in time, you should be able to witness some fireball stuff at the end of the runway. Load up on your phone, Brad. I mean, that would be the simple solution, wouldn't it, Brad? I'm not sure Brett's thought of that one yet. Let's bring it to the right a little bit. Don't rush, Brett. You go, Asda. I'm not walking next to a busy road in the dark with the light screen distracting me again. Not again, anyways. Did it go bad the first time then, Brett? Kind of need to know this story now. Even bloody has the fuel price now at 140. I know, the prices are crazy at the moment. Guess I can nurse this coffee for a few minutes. As long as it's not cold, it's still good. Not badly for me, the car wasn't very happy. Oh dear. Was there a massive dent in it then or something, Brett? They won't go down, I think that's... Yeah, we're only going up and up. Nothing wrong with cold coffee, I just can't stand coffee altogether, to be honest. Not my cup of tea. Hey! I swear that was a massive 14 stone. That's the content I watch for the bloody puns. Right, so that should hopefully put us in a good stead for that. And that should hopefully put us on to a bit of a final approach. What's that fire in number 2 engine? Beanie, you need to teach me how to do some fire drills on this first. I've only just learned how to sort all 4 engines. There's no way I'm failing one now, baby. Just put one into feather, shall I? Feather engine number 2, please. So our airfield is just over on the right there somewhere. Dead leg, dead engine. I've only got 2 legs. I'm not sure I've got enough rider authority for that. I suppose the number 2 is not going to be too bad. I suppose the 1 or 4 is going to be the worst of it. So just passing through 6,200 feet, so we're looking for 2,000 feet for the intercept altitude. Oh, there it is. There's your pun. Only 2 legs. Brett has 3. It's not the number 2 engine is dead. It's 2 engines are dead. Airport over there somewhere is not good enough. No, Dot, my eyesight's not good enough. I can't see it yet. I'm hoping you all weren't hoping to see a successful landing anyway, so... Couple of aircraft going in there. Mate's son asked me yesterday where to get parachutes from on GTA 5. I told him he just needed to jump out and then laugh and laughed and laughed. You're so nasty, Brett. Poor guy. Cabin crew has put all the bread in the toaster for all that butter. No pressure. I'll try my best as the chief pilot is watching. I mean, I think you should just be impressed at the moment, Gav, that I managed to get it airborne. So, especially being a DC6. The butter ain't coming, and that got left back where he started on air hauler. Usually I got no faith. No faith. So 2,000 feet are left to go. Pish, getting it up is easy as what you do with it once it that makes you a man. Well, let's see if this makes or cracks me. Makes or breaks. My nipples look weird, they look like two plastics. I know, it's bad placement, Brett, I know, I get it. I ain't got that far in life here. I believe in you, Cho. Oh, there's one in the chat that wants to see me succeed. Thanks, Swamp. You're the man. All these haters in here just think I'm just gonna crash it. Someone has to. Cheeky sod. I've left the tech log open ready for you to complete the defect section on arrival. Yeah, the drinks aren't cold enough. The fridge isn't making the drinks cold enough, Beanie. Right, let's go in range. We are close to the ILS now. Well surprised you still here, Brad. Normally you rage quit by now. Right, autopilot can come off now. Stop playing with them nipples, Show. I'm sorry though, I'm sorry. Alright, so there we go. So we're now approaching about 2,000 feet. So I am going to abort that so I can have some control back on the throttles. So we're looking for this line here on our dial to come through to the middle to then show us we're on the centre line. Alright, so there's 2,000 feet, so let's pull the nose back. And we'll trim it a little bit to keep it level. My hair doesn't cover my forehead. Cheeky sod. Right, let's get a bit more power in. Still bloody descending. There we go. I'll rage quit if he makes a good landing. Beautiful. I'm going to make this a creaser. Annoying whine from the FO side. Localizer, my dear. Localizer. Oh, no, it's not in yet, Beanie. It's not in yet. So we've got 14 miles till threshold, so let's put in the before landing. Flaps 20. Whoa. Put a bit of trim in.
Gear up and down, please.
So let's get the gear down. Localizer alive.
Gear down and locked. 3 greens.
There we go. So let's bring that around now.
RPM. 2400 RPM set. Cow flaps. Plus 3 degrees. Cow flaps set. ADI. ADI off. ADI is off.
The plane looks good for now.
Lights extended and
Glide slope alive.
calm means cold. Set cold. Before the
So
engine is complete.
let's have a look quickly. So we're gross weight is about 79,000. So our landing 70. What did I say it was? 79. So we're talking 80,000. So we're looking for VREF of 101. 101 across the numbers. Okay, you have my full attention now. What are we doing? We've got to belt up, Brett. Got to put your seatbelts on. You take tray tables away. Hoping to land in one piece. I'm trying, Dot. I'm trying. Can see the runway now. See, look. See them flashing lights there? Look. We got it. It's in sight. Go around. Go around. I'm still walking here. Is the crosswind making it choppy? Choppy or choppy? Which one? There's an aircraft right in front of me. Who's that? Someone in front of me now. I'm mowing through him. No match for me. Oh, no one saw that. It's all good. Right, so there's a glide slope. Let's get a bit more flapping. And then we'll descend down now. We'll sit then and fasten your seatbelt. Yeah, you tell him, Dot. Alright, we're a little bit high now, so let's put full flap. Drop a bit more of the throttle. I need to get the sea traffic plug in and bring that water alive, boss. I think I did it, to be fair. I might have a look after this though, Beanie. Right, let's drop the throttles, push a little bit more down on the nose. So we're a little bit high for the landing. Incoming! You just killed a man, I know, right? He was no match to the DC6 Bradders. DC6 of the new Bonanza. Ornament on the nose. Beautiful. Why do I hear an alarm going off? So basically that's a marker, so it tells you on like plates that we have, so like airport charts. So it was the outer marker, so basically it's a certain distance from the runway at what height you should be at, so that's why that was going off. You can buy one and there is a free one. Oh, I'll have a look after this once. Have I got time for the loo? Or I don't know. Depends, Graham. Depends. I thought it meant we were crashing. No, all good. That's normal. It's all normal, I promise. Right, let's bring the speed back a little bit more now. Might have to chat about your glide slope capturing. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I'm trying, alright? It's coming back, it's coming back. Take your laptop with you, Graham. I'm not singing to you while you're in there, though. As normal as can be, exactly. See, there we go, Womps. It's coming, Captain Beanie, it's coming back in now. We're all good, see? Speed's bleeding, it's beautiful. Wife, I think that's weird. It's the wrong airport. No, it's definitely the right one, Brett. Definitely. Try and your fuel deflection high, you knob. It's alright, it's perfect now, isn't it? Look. 2 reds, 2 whites. I mean, it's gonna go 2, we're gonna go 4 reds in a minute, but there's your middle marker. Oh, brace, 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 guys. Landing. And we're down a little bit hard. Reverse thrust. Dot McGrath, thank you very much for the bits. Absolute legend. And there we go, we are on the ground. It was a bit of a hard landing, but I'll take it. I'll take that for a landing. For getting us on the ground. Thanks, Dot. Appreciate that, thank you very much. Some poo came out, I needed the Wompy with a gift for a tier 1 to Ryan. Thank you very much, Womps. You absolute legend. Right, so let's go and do the after landing checklist. I did warn you it was quite tight around this airport. Oh. Catsavini 50, thank you very much for that tours company practice player. You sod. It was a little bit of a hard one, alright? I appreciate that. It was a little bit. It's all good, it's all good. We're still alive, the plane's in one piece. Hard what, sorry? You didn't see it, Brad, as it never happened. Just the first officer got the weight and balance wrong. There we go, so let's go and put the parking brake on and we can get the flight engineer to put the parking through for us. Medium 50, thank you very much again. You've earned that second strike now, you can join me in the flight deck sometime. Good lad, good lad. So let's just shut this down. So 21:25 landing. 21:30 for the blocks on, so 1 hour and 25 minutes of flying. Come on, Brad, as you said you'd rage quit if Choke landed. Yeah, I'm hoping he's left now. Oh no, he's still here, Dot, he's still here. I'm going to see if game let me go to IB for now. Nice, Wumps. What are you flying him? He's taking the CRJ. And there we go, we have landed. If he putted the landing. I mean, to be fair, he did say Captain Beanie has to take some of the peanut butter back, so yeah, CRJ, nice. So yeah, that's it from me today. So thank you everyone for joining in. I do appreciate all the support. She is a purdy bird. Thank you very much for the bits. And thank you very much for the subscriptions as well. You guys are truly amazing. But I'm off to bed. Good luck at 1 PM. Good night. I'll see you later on, Bradders. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, so thanks everyone for popping in. But that is it from me. So yeah, I will catch you all next time round. Thanks very much. Bye.